why are these models not writing better? It is a exceedingly frustrating slash, I don't know, I think it is a fairly deep question because there's no logical reason it shouldn't.
Right. Right. Because and I can almost see the same kind of thing where you could just say, okay, you say write a poem or generate something, and then it gives you something that's kind of mediocre, and you say now do a better job. And oftentimes, many of these systems will then do a better job. But you're saying, at least when it comes to writing prose or poetry, it doesn't actually work for that. It works very well for code or some other kind or problems or certain types of like problem solving, but not for just text itself.
I don't think it does. And I mean, there are many, many layers of reasons why. But one, I think, is that poetry, prose that we like are a very intriguing subset of human creation. Like if you think about the sum total of stuff that you write, papers in school, reports for work, emails, most of those are ones where you focus exceedingly on things like clarity, how quickly can you get a piece of information across. It's all very crisp and clean, which are non-paradoxically, the things that the models are actually pretty decent at, right? I mean, I don't know about you, but a large chunk of the emails I get these days are LLM generated, and but the poetry and prose it takes in a large amount of information, a worldview that the author usually has, and tries to push it through some narrow aperture such that it retains some of those same facets. Like when you read a piece of poetry, there is a certain image that comes into your mind that is perhaps somewhat analogous to the image that exists in the poet's mind. But that bringing forth that image is part of the reason for writing poetry. It's not to like put a give you a very specific piece of information, right? That it's not telling you, hey Sam, when you read this poem, you should think about this.